Welcome, welcome to Talking Loud and Saying Nothing. I am Miss Faye Swan.
And I am Mr. Walker, talking loud and saying something podcast. And we coming to you live from Washington, D.C.
He always doing too much, y'all. Go ahead.
And we want to talk about broken glass today. And what parts of me look put together on the outside and what parts feel chaotic on the inside. And when did I learn to hide my emotions?
When you learn?
When at a very young age, when my own father told me I would never amount to nothing in life.
Well, then when you got over that, then
I didn't get over it. It took me a long time.
Why you still acting like that?
Maybe I'm still seeing mental help. I'm getting help.
I know you need help.
I ain't got no problem with it.
Okay.
I'm good to go on the front row.
That's why this podcast is Talking Loud and Saying Nothing. He's always talking loud, and you don't make no sense out of it.
No, I mean, if it don't make sense, it don't make change.
Oh, here we go with the slang.
Don't wrap me up. It ain't Christmas. I'm
Okay,
just trying to tell the people.
Okay,
We talking about broken glass. People dress up outside, but your insides are tore up from the floor up. But you need help to navigate that. It's not a joke out here. If you let your feelings get the best of you, you're gonna lose.
Well, that makes sense.
It took me a long time to realize that I was a human being. At first, they told me I ain't supposed to cry as a man. I wore that mask as a man, that you gotta be tough all the time. Whatever somebody say, you don't like it, you whoop them. And then I ain't care about the consequences that came with the actions. And once you meditate, once you get older, you get in the eye, you running from your feelings, you out there doing whatever and making it right in your own mind, which is insane. But a lot of people don't want to listen to me because I ain't got the blink blink. But I'm still trying to reach somebody out there to let them know that you change you must or die you will.
And that makes a lot of sense. I understand where you're coming from, but the most part of it is, when people are broken on the inside, they dress it up on the outside. I can relate to that myself, because at one point I didn't love myself, so I dressed myself up to love myself, which wasn't good because I felt bad on the inside. But now, period, I love myself, so I still dress myself up because I am glamorous.
And you were somebody.
I am.
That you got to love yourself when nobody else love you. But people, sticks and stones break bones, but people let words destroy them. Just because somebody say something to you don't mean you got to kill them or you got to beat them up.
Right.
You got to let stuff go because it's like I said.
But sometimes it's hard for people to let stuff go until the thing of it is.
Until they explode, then it's too late.
Yeah, but then on the flip side of that, people also have to realize that when you're going through something, you can't take it out on other people. You have to be able to relate to your own situation. You have to deal with your own self before you can deal with someone else.
True
and
talk.
People don't know how to do that.
But they need to learn how it's simple, but we make it complicated due to the fact that once your feelings hurt, you think you got to lash out at somebody in a violent way. But it's consequences for everything you do. A lot of people don't take the time out to think before they do something. They just go on their impulse and their emotion.
At that point,
but it's dangerous.
At that point, they're angry. They're not thinking.
No,
they're not thinking. They're not thinking about. They're not thinking about the consequences at that point. They just lashing out trying to get it off of them. Which at the end of the day, it still reflects back on them.
Yeah, you can run, but you can't hide from the facts. You can't say I'm sorry after the fact. Why you don't say sorry before the fact?
Because you're not thinking.
Well, you are thinking. If you create a problem or a reaction to an action and you do something detrimental, you're going to pay for it in the end. It's consequences for everything I did in my life. Every time I went in front of the judge, every time I did something and made it right in my own mind, like stealing, robbing, running the streets, beating people up, all that. It came with me being disturbed from the very beginning of my teenage life. My own father told me I never amounted to nothing and would be enough to become, I was a good F throwed away. And you know how bad that hurted me?
Yeah.
That's real terrible, man, from your own father. I ain't started playing basketball until I was 16. I should have been playing when I was 6, 7, or 8 years old.
Well, how tall was you then?
I was tall. I was eating welfare peanut butter out the can. I probably was taller than my father was 6'9", so I take my height after my father. But one thing I realized, it was so much trauma in my life where I was medicating and my peer pressure was there. Everybody pumped me up to do all the wrong things. I'm fighting battles with other people that started something knowing I got their back. But all the time when I get locked up, they know about where my friends at. All of them gone. They worried about their car. They worried about this. But I'm laid up in the hospital with 2 broken jaws. The doctor said if I wasn't high on PCP, I would have died. So,
But the whole thing is, after all of that, and you went through and you hear it now, you're able to show someone else is you thought about what you did.
Right.
And it came to you after your age now.
Right, sitting up in that cell.
You could be a witness to someone else to tell that they can make it out. Even though, they tore up on the inside, and on the outside, they're trying to dress it up. But you can show them now, you can do it both ways. You can be broken up and dress up at the same time.
And still get
but
fixed up.
you can maintain both of them.
Truth, that's the truth talk. What I'm saying is, if I can change, anybody can change.
That's not always true.
Yes, it is, because you gotta want to change.
That's the thing. You have to want to change. You have a choice in life. You got a choice. You can either do or not do.
I got 20 years in 1987 for 80 bags of lead bolting and a loaded handgun. I'm at the pancake house, all you can eat. I'm arguing with the management. They end up calling the
You
police.
still doing that free thing, huh?
Yeah, no, I got
Your thing is if it's free for you.
a loaded handgun and 80 bags of lead bolts. I got locked up with my criminal past. They gave me 20 years and told me where I'm going. Department of Corrections, you're gonna get plenty of help. The judge told me that. And here I am sitting in that cell all alone. Where my peer pressure friends at? Where everybody that was pumping me up like a gas station to do wrong and make it right in our own mind. Where did it get me? Nowhere. But the darkness of Satan, the prisoner, going in front of the judge, treat me like a slave. I hate being handcuffed. I hate being treated.
That's the part of you was the broken part.
Right, the broken part of me.
Now where's the glamorous part?
The glamorous part was when I only did 4 years of the 20 years and went back to court for reconsideration. The judge took it all back, and I came home in '91, and I ain't been back since, and I ain't going back simply because I don't let people rent space in my head. I don't let people control how I feel. I got to be the mask has been taken off my face, and I realize it's all right for me to cry. Big as I am, I can cry because I'm human.
Yeah, you're supposed to cry.
I'm a human being, and it's all right to ask for the help that I need in order for me to cope with life on life's terms. That's why I've been in mental health since 2013, and I ain't crazy. I'm getting the help that I need. Self-talk.
I tell that to anybody. It's nothing wrong with getting help. From what you call it, a specialist or whatever.
Right.
It's nothing wrong with that. I love it because I'm able to share my feelings. I'm able to release,
Let go.
And when I leave out of there, I know whatever I spoke to that person, it's not going nowhere.
Right.
It's going to stay
It's
right
confidential.
there. Yeah, so, just sitting there talking, and letting all stuff that you've held on the inside, which is the broken part. You held on the inside, and once you are able to release that broken part, then you can see yourself being glamorous. That's the whole topic of this subject is broken glass. Glamorous on the outside and inside broke.
Toe up from the floor up.
And so many people go through so many things, and they don't have anybody to talk to. So they have no other choice but to lash out. Or they don't trust people because people are not always the type of person where you can go to and share your thoughts.
Because they'll bring it back up on your face.
They'll tell a type and tell a friend. That's what they say. So once you find that person or that sponsor that you're able to talk to, and you feel that reassurance, and it makes you feel free that you're able to talk to them, then, that's where the trust come in at. Because you can't trust everybody.
And you're supposed to get it off you because pressure busts pipes.
Right.
The more you stuff down.
Say that again.
Pressure busts pipes.
All right now, I like that.
See, simply because people want to medicate on drugs, alcohol, drinking,
But
sex.
that's the way. That's the
That's
way
escape.
out of it.
I'm just saying that's the way of the darkness way. But you think you're doing right, you're numbing yourself up, but you still ain't working on you. You're
Yeah.
running from the emotional part of your life that it took me a long time to realize. I had to take that mask off my face and realize it's all right for me to cry. It's all right for me to ask for the help I need and say I'm sorry, and I won't do that no more. I got to learn from this. I could have been killed. My own race of people tried to kill me. I'm fighting the police. Now, they could have shot me anytime. Come on, man. I couldn't stand the police one time.
But all of the police are not bad.
No, I'm not saying that's just the sickness of me
Oh, you're
coming up in the streets.
That was the broken
That
part.
was the
of
broken
you.
part of me where I just
Exactly.
knew everything that I did negative. I made it right in my own mind. Stealing, robbing, selling drugs, shooting dice, whatever it was, and fighting other people. My peers pumped me up to go take all the stuff out the store. Come on, man. We love violence and mayhem, and it's sad. And it got to the point now that we're killing family members. We're our own kids. I mean, come on, man. When this madness end? For real, I'm asking myself. It's only by
The only way that the madness will end if we watch what we do, how we talk to people, and how we treat people. Because if you treat people, any kind of way, you're gonna get any kind of way response.
But-
And that's what basically is now. People just don't care about people no more.
that's sad.
It is sad, but that's a broken part of somebody that they need help.
But you
for.
gotta want to get fixed.
Yeah, that's the
You
whole
can't
thing.
put guys
You
back
gotta
together.
want-
It's gotta be a way of revitalizing your thinking. Take that mask off and realize that you're a human being that's all right to cry, reaching out for the things that's gonna help you.
And not only that, the thing of it is, us as seniors, if we can reach just one person and show them love and affection, that thing will be like a dominoes effect. We can't let society, we can't let our feelings or our emotions, because that child out there or that person is bad. We can't look at how they are. We have to look beyond that to find the better person that's on inside of that person.
It's more.
Everybody out here got a lot going on, but on the inside it's a light at the end of the tunnel, period.
But what goes up must come down.
Right.
And
So-
once you do something, you're gonna be held accountable in front of the court of law and on Judgment Day. I'm gonna leave it like that. You can't just keep going out here thinking you can get away with hurting other people because you hurt.
Right.
It's consequences for your actions. And it took me a long time to realize that.
But another thing too is that even though some people don't want to hurt people, they just don't know how to respond to people. They don't know how to take. Some people don't even really know how to accept love because they never had it before. So when it comes to them, it's like something foreign.
What is love? Love is a misunderstanding between two fools. It's easy to say I love you, but it's hard to do. See, people, they've been singing about love.
It's not hard to love nobody.
They've been singing about
It's not
love.
hard to love nobody.
They've been singing about love
And
for
you say that
400 years.
Why you say that?
Because love is, what have you done for me lately? Most of this time.
But
But
see-
real love, grandma and them love was generations. They had a third grade education, but they had 8 kids and raised them all and put them up and did the right that came from the South. You feel me?
But
and then
look,
us
listen.
as the siblings and the grandkids got out there with our peer pressure and doing all this bull crap, making it right in our own mind, hustling, drinking, drugging, all that negative stuff.
But
And-
you know what? I mean, my thing, okay, everybody have their own whatever. But to me, I don't call it peer pressure. Because you have a choice, you can either do it or not do it. I don't care how much somebody presents something to you or give it to you, you got a right to say yes or no.
Yeah, you got it right to
You
say.
got a right to say yes, so that's,
Oh, who's saying-
that's why I say I don't believe in peer pressure.
Well, pressure bust pipes. I believe that.
Okay, you
And all them jokers that wish they could trade places with me right now. I know, dude, 38 years old, got 9 life sentences in prison simply because he was the hitman for a drug king enterprise. So what I'm saying to you, if you live by the sword, you're gonna die by it. It's simple,
Exactly.
and people don't want to.
And that means that what comes around
goes around. And everybody, we don't get a pass, man. You're gonna be jailed.
You reap what you sow,
Right,
and that is
right.
so true. And nowadays, people used to say you reap what you sow. It took years and years. Now it don't take long. It does not take long. So that's where it all falls down to the part of the brokenness in people. People are
And
so
people are
broken.
angry.
Yeah, they
People are angry and frustrated.
Yeah.
But the violence is not the answer.
It's not.
Or killing your
where
own
else they gonna
relatives.
go? Where
They're going
mean,
straight.
the
They're
anger-
going to prison, and they're gonna have to answer God on that. I'm gonna leave that alone. But they got that. You're gonna answer the two people. The system ain't playing. They're giving out football numbers. They throwing.
What you
They
mean football numbers? You got some of the crazy
life, 9 life sentences, 100 years, 1,000
So that's
years.
football.
That's football numbers.
Okay.
And you got them jokers in Florida. You kill somebody in a robbery, you get life with no parole. You dying in prison.
Okay, now you have to explain to the people what football numbers is. You just can't.
Okay,
You just can't blow
well,
up
okay,
no football numbers.
but I'm just
They
saying.
be looking at the football.
Okay, but no, not the football. Look at the time.
Come on now.
Some people get sentenced. I start crying. And I'm not even in the courtroom because I know I got to learn from other people's mistakes as well as I learn from mine. I know what I can't do. I know what they're gonna do to me if I jump out there and let my feelings get the worst of me. Then I'm doomed. My daughter can't even save me. My family can't save me. Ain't nobody do that time but me.
Right. Okay, now.
See, I had to learn how to do time because my brother never been in trouble. He got locked up. He talking about taking his own life. And I told him, no, man, you can't let time do you. You got to do time. See, when you locked up, you can't be out. Your mind can't be in society. You got to be in that place where you're trying to rehabilitate yourself, where you're trying to do something to change the way you was doing it. Because if you, that's like insane. Keep doing the same thing. Get out, go to jail, get out, come back in jail. It becomes like.
But the thing of it is, even with that scenario you're talking about, in and out, but
That's called institutionalized.
Okay,
That's,
but
you're
the
trying
thing
to
of
beat
it
the
is-
system.
But the thing of it is, the whole thing, if you haven't been taught or shown what to do, then you're gonna keep on doing the same thing.
That's insanity. That's the crazy part
Yeah,
about it.
but
And if
if
that's,
you've never been taught, then how you want?
but you have to learn. You have to ask. You
Okay,
got to
you
ask.
say learn, but you have to. Somebody have to teach you
Right.
how to learn.
Right. I had to take that mask off my face, and
I don't think the mask.
the mask is off my face because I can cry today. I can let you know how I'm feeling today, and be all right within myself.
Okay.
See, it's all right today.
So the brokenness
Made me a better person after I
it brought the
realized.
glamorous out of you.
Right.
Okay.
The good part of
I
it
got
is
you.
stop letting the system beat me. Stop going against United States versus.
We're not talking the system now.
No, I'm talking about when I say system, I'm talking about the jail and the police, all that.
That's still the system.
Yeah,
That's
but
the system.
this part of the
We're not
broken
talking about
glass.
this. Yeah, it's part of the broken
part of the
glass.
broken
but we're
glass.
not
You
talking
learn-
about the system. You talking about what happened to you and the broken glass. Now you're being glamorous. Okay, so get to the glam part because I'm tired of saying.
Okay, the
Get to the
glamorous
good
part is that I'm free today.
Okay.
I'm almost
That's
70
all.
years old. I never
All
thought
right.
I'd live to be 70 years old.
That's
growing up in the
glamorous.
main
That's
street
amazing.
of Washington, D.C.
Right.
Coming from where I come from, half of my homies got killed by the gun. And it's only by, it's God's mercy that I'm still here sitting and
Right,
talking to
right.
you on this podcast. And I'm not bragging.
That's not bragging. I don't
No,
think that's
I'm not bragging.
because your story is different from my story.
Right. We came from different environments.
Exactly.
You a
That's it.
female and I'm a male. So
Right.
it's,
But still, my broken glass is almost like your broken glass, but in a different scenario.
right.
My broken glass, I was brought up, as a young female, I had siblings, some of them is deceased and gone. But at the end of the day, I took that and it's making me a better person. It's making me appreciate life. Because it's like you said, so many people have gone away from here, and
And still going.
I'm still here. For what? A reason. Even on this podcast, to let people know that even if you're broken on the inside, you can find help to help you become the person that you really want to be.
But you have to be willing to accept the change in a positive way.
Right.
Do something positive and love yourself when nobody else loves you. You got to be on point with your emotions, because your feelings will get you later than late. Just because you don't like how somebody treated you, don't justify you going here shooting everybody
But
or
then-
killing everybody.
okay.
There's consequences for that.
Right.
I can't take how I feel about what somebody's hurt my. You know, they used to joke on me because they ain't on $2 pair shoes, trying to play
But
basketball,
then you
sliding
say
up and
that
down the
you
court.
always calling me a hater. What? I mean, they were haters.
No, they was making me
Haters. I
feel
don't care
so
what you
small because they had
Because
the good
they
stuff.
they saw something in you that they didn't have. So they related as picking on you, hating on you because they didn't have what
My
they
mama
saw
did the best
on
she
you.
could with what she had.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
See, that's why I know.
Do you think that I pay attention to how people feel about me or what they think about me? If that's the case, then I'll be back in the broken glass.
But I don't worry about people how
No,
they think.
listen. I would be in the broken glass again. So my thing is that when people talk about me, I'm like, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because I know I'm doing something right. When people come at you like that, want to throw stuff.
They haters.
Yeah.
You gotta shake the haters off. I do that real well. I shake them
You
off.
always calling me a hater.
Yeah, you a hater raider. And I know you a hater raider, but I ain't mad at you. I got to love you in spite of.
In spite of me being a hater raider.
Right, I got to love you anyway. Because I want some, if I want God to love, I can't mention them, but I'm saying, if I want to be loved, I got to know how to return it.
Right. And
See-
you know, I know, and don't nobody else know, that I'm not tripping off you calling me a hater. Right?
Right,
That part.
right, but I know I deal with it.
Because I know that,
You a hater.
You
Just,
crazy.
I shake you off. I know I'm
how
good and
you
crazy.
shake me off then?
I'm good and crazy by not paying you no mind. It's easy. See, one time I couldn't even get to that point. Whatever somebody said to me, I jumped out there in a negative way.
Yeah.
Because I loved it, because hurt people hurt other people. It took me a long time to learn that. Come on, man. And if I can change, anybody can change. And I'm just sitting up here loving myself today, man.
And
At peace. I got somewhere
that's
to live.
amazing.
And
That's amazing.
all these things that done occurred to me, I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't gonna get mad at them because I stand to lose. And I might lose in certain things, but I'm a winner all the time.
You sure?
And we talking loud, we saying nothing. We talking loud, saying something. And I'm hoping that we can reach out to somebody out there to let them know that you still somebody. I don't care how old you
That's
are.
right. That's right.
Keep your mind intact. Love yourself. Be yourself. You can't be, whatever. But just stay positive.
And another thing also is that when you love yourself, then that means that's the glamorous part of you. When you go out there, and if it ain't nothing but just go to the store and buy your favorite candy or your favorite ice cream, or just walk down the street, treat yourself, love yourself. Don't let nobody in that you don't want in. That's the whole key. Don't let nobody in your space. If you don't want them in, don't let them in. And my thing is that I love to shop. Everybody know I love to shop. So that's a part that I love to do. It's therapeutic for me. Whatever you find that's therapeutic for you, then you do it, because it's making you love yourself. It's making you feel like, basically you're the only one can make yourself happy anyway. No
Okay.
matter what happens or what goes on, or what's going on in the world, result back to, like they said, a happy place. If you like looking at TV and you got this favorite show, look at that. It don't take a whole lot to be glamorous. You don't have to go out here and spend a whole lot of money and keep up with all these designs, and stuff like that. No, treat yourself. Be nice to yourself. That's the whole thing. And once you start doing stuff like that, you'll find yourself, you'll be like, oh my God, I like this. And it'll bring a sunshine. It'll bring a glow out of you. And the brokenness, eventually, it'll start breaking away from you, because you're pushing stuff away that you no longer need in you. Because,
not to cut you off, you talking loud and saying no.
Don't go there with me talking.
You
Well,
know,
I'm talking loud.
and you
saying
talking
that.
loud and saying something.
I'm talking the
So,
truth.
okay, the truth will set you free.
And it set me
And I'm
free.
free too.
Uh-huh.
But the fact
That
is that you got to keep your focus on who you are as a person,
Right,
human
right,
being.
right.
It's all right to cry. It's all right to ask for the help that you need. Don't make you crazy. And then why do we feel the need that we got to hurt each other? Hurt people. It took me a long time to learn that hurt people hurt other people. Come on now. It's sad. It's sad.
You can't keep repeating the same thing.
No, it's not.
How many
repeating.
times you done said
I'm
that?
sorry. I'm gonna say it another time so somebody can get it.
They getting it. I'm
Okay,
getting
okay,
it.
but
I know
what-
they getting it.
Well, okay, well, I'm gonna say what I got to say. If it's 1,000 reruns, they can take some of them off. Okay, but like I said, the broken glass can't get put back together unless you dissect what's really going on deep down inside
Right.
of you, what's making
That's
you
right.
angry, mad, and confused.
Right.
Because it's consequences for what you do in front of man in the courtroom and on that day. So all I'm saying to you is stop, look, and listen to you, and listen.
Ain't it
to,
a song like that?
yeah, it's a song, but I'm just saying stop, look, and listen. Like you always trying to joan, you know what I'm saying? But joan is good for you. Laughter is good for the soul. Because I can cut you up right now.
Well, go do what
I don't
you
have
do.
a knife.
Do what you do.
I don't have a knife.
Do
I
what
can
you
cut
do
you
better.
up right
Do
now.
what you do better.
You country cornflake eating with no milk. Shut that noise up over there. All you want to do is shop and look in the mirror.
That's
Reflection
right.
on the
That's
face
right.
that you
That's
see.
right. That's
a
right.
good. You okay? I ain't gonna pull the
Right
blankets
there.
off. You just
Put 'em.
you
know,
just a hater.
I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping. You can put all the blankets you want. At the end of the day, it ain't gonna be nothing but joy.
Okay, don't let me take your joy.
And you
Don't
ain't-
let other people take your
You
joy.
ain't nobody gonna take your
because
joy.
people don't.
First of all, you ain't give it to me.
You got to shake them off. The haters are coming for you. You got to shake the haters off if they don't want
Why
to see
you
you.
are so focused on the haters?
Because the haters are the ones that don't want to see you be you. Be content with who you are.
What they don't pay
Happiness.
my mind?
They don't risk space in my heat.
They written something today.
No, they're not. It's just I'm expressing myself about the broken glass, the emotional setbacks that you had when you were young and confused and you running from your feelings. That's a horrible thing to do.
It is. It's
When your
not
own
hard.
parents tell you a good thing, throw it away, you'll never amount to nothing. You know how emotionally disturbed I've been?
I know. It's been very hard for you.
Yeah, but I don't need no sympathy card for you. I'm a soldier. I ain't even been in the army. I'm a soldier. I know how to do it. My name Do It To It. I got the fluid.
Oh, here we go with the
Yeah.